Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, yesterday Nintendo's big September Direct went down and in my humble opinion this was a solid Direct. Now there are a lot of opinions floating around online with people stating that this was a Square Enix heavy Direct, this Direct was full of RPGs and farm simulators, and hey, I get that. There were a lot of RPGs and farm simulators in this Direct, but at the same time, there were plenty of other huge announcements at this Direct, so if you're just going to concentrate on the RPGs and the farm simulators, you're probably missing out on the other huge announcements. Now, it is interesting to see all of these content creators here on YouTube that usually cover Nintendo Switch news really complaining about this Direct, saying that this Direct was trash, there were no big announcements, this, that, and the third, and I'm just saying to myself, okay, I know why you're saying this, and it's because they hyped themselves way too much over this Direct. A lot of these YouTubers, and I'm just going to concentrate on the people here on YouTube because I'm not really on Twitter or anything like that, but a lot of these YouTubers, and they know exactly who they are, over the past 2 weeks made so many clickbaity Nintendo Direct videos, with titles saying Zelda September Direct Blowout incoming, ... Huge GameCube remasters on the way at the next Direct, ... Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD announced soon, ... Finally, Metroid Prime remasters announced at Nintendo's next Direct, ? Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube are coming to the NSO and it's going to be announced at the next Direct, I promise, ? Huge, Nintendo Direct leak just dropped. Nintendo Direct info incoming. Here's why GameCube remasters are going to be at the next Direct and all of these clown ass videos that these people were making. And it's really sad at this point in time because, I understand this is YouTube, you do have to make your videos and your titles intriguing, but at the same time, where's the integrity? Oh, I know why. It's because video titles and thumbnails like that cause a lot of people to click on their videos and that's where the ad revenue comes in. So hey, people are just saying, screw it, man. I'm going to get as much money out of this as I can. And hey, I'm not hating. I have never been a player hater and everybody should be getting to the bag, but at what cost? Because these people are misleading a lot of people in their videos, having them think that something big is going to happen, and when it doesn't happen, they don't even have the balls to come back and say that, okay, I was wrong, I misled you all. No, they don't do that. What they try to do is they try to move the goalposts and shift the blame on these so-called Nintendo leakers and Nintendo insiders, and they come back when the Direct is over and say, oh, that Direct was mid, that Direct was trash, there were no big announcements, and this, that, and the third, and you people are so blind that you can't see it. You gotta peep the game here. And it's so funny to see that some of these YouTubers are trying to blame Jeff Grubb, saying that he's the one to blame for all of these Zelda Blowout rumors and this, that, and the third, when Jeff Grubb never said that this Direct was going to be a full-out Zelda Blowout. No, he never said that. What he said was that he was speculating on these games being at the Direct because he has heard that these games were finished. That's what he said. And I made this very clear in my rumor. Nintendo's 2022 September Direct will be a GameCube extravaganza, but truth falls on deaf ears. So what we're going to do here is actually listen to what Jeff Grubb said, and then I'll come back with my commentary.
There's this other thing going around now about how there's like a rumor that Nintendo's making a bunch of GameCube remasters. You don't think that they're getting that from us just because we said Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Metroid are coming, and we brought up the words F-Zero GX.
I promise you they're getting that from us. Yes, I promise. The fixation on... Okay, let's recap for people that might just be catching up right now. I know it's probably not a lot of people, but... on Last of the Nintendogs, we said there will be a Direct in September, 100%. Right now, as far as I'm aware, it's planned for the week of the 12th. And then the other things we've heard are there will be a lot of Zelda stuff. It sounds like probably the name of the next game. And then the ports of the Wii U HD ports.
Wind Waker, Twilight Princess.
Exactly. So that's kind of what we put out on the line, right? And then we speculated about some stuff. I said the word blowout. Like they're going to blow out a bunch of stuff with Zelda. And by that I meant those three things. the ports... And probably the name.
Things,
Yeah. And everyone's like, this is going to be a Zelda-focused Direct. It's going to be massive. We're probably going to get in-depth stuff. I'm like, whoa, everybody, please calm down. Please stop. Oh, no, it's too late. Never mind. It's out of my control now. It's very frustrating because you go to things where it's like, hey, we are saying this thing. If you guys want to write stories about it, you can. And then we flip to the other side. And now it's like, oh, no one was actually listening to me in the first place. They just were hearing what they wanted to hear. And now here we are.
Well, apparently Emily Rogers and Liam Robertson were saying something about this GameCube stuff. So maybe it's coming there. Maybe there's, I don't know, additional truth to that. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing I was really saying, at least that I have heard specifically, you hear other things. What I heard was Wind Waker Twilight Princess.
Yep.
And then you've been hearing about Metroid Prime forever, and that anniversary is coming up soon. So that just also seems
right. The thing I was
likely.
always hearing Metroid Prime this holiday is that was the way it was phrased to me. So it's gonna happen at this direct. Like, I mean, unless this direct is weird and smaller, and then they do a tweet separately about Metroid Prime a week later, I suppose that's possible. It would be strange. For the most part, though, I'm expecting big things from this direct. I think this is going to be a big one. I really do. But that's me speculating at a certain point, and now I'm afraid to do that anymore.
So, there you all have it. Before the direct, Jeff Grubb made it very clear that most of the things that he was saying about this being a Zelda Blowout, this, that, and the third, was pure speculation, and people seem to not listen, you know. I don't even think a lot of these YouTubers even watch the podcast. I think they just saw some articles online saying that there's going to be a Zelda Blowout, and Jeff Grubb said this, that, and the third, and they said, oh, rumor? Nintendo Direct? Zelda? Jeff Grubb? I gotta make a video right now. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of simps that are going to come in my comment section and say, around the clock, you said this was going to happen and that was going to happen and this. No, I never said any of this was going to happen. What I said was that these games were rumored to happen. I never said that this was going to happen like some of these other people did, and you can check me on that. With that being said, that's going to do it for this video, and what are your thoughts on everything discussed here? Please let me know down in the comment section. And please, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock. We're here, we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video.